A question I'm often asked after speaking engagements, if there's white people in the audience, is what can I do? They often want to know what they can do to help out in this movement. And I'm often taken back by it, but I've answered the question so much that I think I finally figured out what to say and what to do. See, of course, I'm inspired by what transpired in DC, the terrorist acts by the white supremacist Trump supporters. And I think this is a great time to address it because I really had some time to reflect on it today. And I think I got it figured out. So this is for all the white folks out there that support me, support my endeavors, have read my book, have watched my videos, have been following any of my social media pages. Appreciate that. But there's a lot more you can do. And I'm sure you're watching this because you want to know what else you can do, because there's more. Because, black folks, we 13% of the population. White folks, so really it should be a lot more of y'all doing this work than us. You feel me? So this video is just for y'all. Normally I make videos for my people and you can listen in if you want to, but this is just for y'all. So for white folks out there that know who I am, keep watching. For other white folks who don't know who I am and you just saw this today, just knowing who I am today, whatever, you can keep watching too. Here's what I need y'all to do. And I need y'all to do this with urgency. I need you to realize that your community is fractured, and it has been. The white community is in shambles as a whole. It's fractured. There's trouble, and there always has been. One of the issues, though, is the facade of success through economic prosperity makes us assume that people are doing well when they're really suffering and traumatized and in need of help. If you understand that anti-racism should be prioritized and equity should be prioritized, you should really start to wonder why that isn't the norm when we have been exposed in this country to the worst forms of atrocity known to man. This pathology of racism, this sociopathic behavior is not new. And anybody that's surprised, it's on purpose. I need white culture to change, and I need white culture to actually mean anti-racism, pro-equity. You can do what I do for your own people. It's almost like when Malcolm X was asked that same question by a young white lady after he spoke. What can you do to help us out? Nothing. You can help us by leaving us alone, because the folks that look like you, I ain't saying it's you, but they look like you, and it's been allowed to persist because the people who look like you, they're the reason we're in this condition in this country, right? So what you can do is correct them. We're going to focus on us. We've been doing that. We're going to be great. We're going to focus on surviving and avoiding these landmines, and we're going to continue to triumph and be resilient because our livelihood every day is based on that. But on your end, you have to make change, because when you correct your people, inadvertently, it's going to affect us too. There's no more time for the small talk. Like, who cares what the weather is? Who cares how the Bears or the Cubs or the White Sox or the Yankees or Tom Brady or the Packers, who cares how they doing? How you feel about Breonna Taylor? How you feel about George Floyd, Jacob Blake? You need to ask those questions. And I need you. I really need you. White young men in this country are at risk. Yeah, I know. The tables have turned, because people normally think of us as being at risk. Yeah, we're at risk of being the targets of racists. Yes, we are. But the white boys in your community are at risk of becoming Trump. They're at risk of becoming a Kyle Rittenhouse, a Dylan Roof. They're at risk of being a domestic terrorist. They need mentorship. I need you to go into, not the inner city, the outer suburban areas, and mentor these kids. They need a big brother. Yeah. The young ladies, they need a big sister. Yeah, I need you to do that. And then I need you to create political organizations that are based on providing equity. I need you to go up to these city council meetings and speak up as if your life depends on it, because it does. I mean, it's crazy. Like if we're in this country, and this is an analogy I always use when I'm speaking, right? We have so many different groups of people, right? How can we claim to be united or great as a country when we thrive and we persist on providing for one finger of this fist? How you gonna fight with one finger when the fist is supposed to be balled? You think you're powerful, but your entire system is based on making others be and feel inferior. So you need to be up there saying, what are you gonna do for my black brothers and sisters on the other side of the town? What are you gonna do about the red line and the ghettos that were deliberately created? Ask your politicians when they're gonna put some grocery stores over there, build some businesses. When are you gonna create white anti-racist organizations who focus on this, solely on this? What other issue is there? What else do you need to focus on? And after that, focus on redistributing this money. Let's be real, these resources. Because this system of racism persists because of capitalism. It goes hand in hand. You don't have your wealth if it ain't for us. But we don't have the wealth you have for the most part. So mentor those young boys, those young girls in the outer suburban areas, because they need it. Oh, they're at risk. Please, if you don't do something now, DC is going to happen again. Form a political organization that's focusing on equity, that's focusing on anti-racism, that's focusing on passing laws to benefit black folks. And then come up off that money. And I don't mean, just taking a little, no, I'm talking like systemically. You know what's going on. If they can mail out these checks like that to all these Americans, what you think they could have been done for us? I fight tooth and nail every single day for my kids, for my students, because I know what this world has waiting for them when they leave the school building or get off the Zoom call. I need you to have that same exact urgency around your white friends, your white co-workers, your white brothers or sisters, your nieces, nephews, your parents, your pastors who are very complicit in this. Because it's not just our life. As you can see, your life is dependent upon this too. So if you're wondering what you can do, run this video back. And if another tragedy happens, run it back again and keep doing it. And like I said before, otherwise, we're going to be right back here again. And you will have no one to blame but you.